Hello student. So I am going to discuss some doubts of chapter checkup of chapter 3. So many students told me that they are finding doubt in solving the word problem. So I am going to discuss mm, the questions of chapter checkup of chapter 3. So you can take out page number 44 and I am going to start from question number 9. So the first question is, a school starts at 8 a.m. That means it is given that the school starts at 8 a.m. and the classes are for 5.25 hours. That means this is the time duration of the classes. Next is, it takes 0.75 hours to reach school from Sally's house. So Sally's house to school, she takes how many times? She takes 0.75 hour to reach the school. Okay, so 0.75 hours we can convert into 2 minutes by multiplying it with 60. All of you know that we can convert hour to minutes by multiplying it with 60. Okay, so you have to multiply it with 60 to convert it into minutes. So here we have to find that how much time at what time Sally leave her home daily and at what time she reaches her home daily. So that means we have to find the starting time and the finishing time. So let us do this question. So see here, I have done this in this way. If I will give you the idea, you can do in your own way also. See, school starts at 8 a.m. Okay, so time duration of classes are 5.25 hours. So we can convert 0.25 hours into minutes. So 0.25 into 60, it will be converted into minutes. So finally we got what? 5 hour 15 minute. Okay. Next is the school. School finishes at, it started at 8 a.m. Okay. So we have to add 5 hour 15 minute to it to get the finishing time. So finishing time is 1:15 p.m. Okay. Like that I have added this, so I got 13:15, and this is in 24-hour clock, so I have converted into 12-hour clock. That will be 1:15 p.m. Okay, so 1:15 p.m. school finishes, but they are asking when Sally reach at home. Okay, so we have to find it. So first of all we will find that when Sally leaves from her home. Okay, so first is time taken by Sally to travel from home to school and to school to home. That means vice versa. Okay, so 0.75 hours she takes this time duration. Okay, so 0.75 into 60 we will get what, 45 minutes. So Sally leaves at how much time? We can subtract. Okay, 45 minutes she takes to go to school and to come from school and to go to school. So we first find the leaving time. So what is the leaving time? 8 minus, we have to subtract what, 45 from this, we will get what, 7:15. See here how to do subtraction. All of you know these things. We have to carry 1, but here this is 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour we will carry from this, but when it comes here it will convert it to what, 60 minute. All of you know it will become what, 60 plus 00 will be what, this will be what, 60 minute. So 60 minute, you have to subtract 45 from 60, you will get 15, and here we have 7, so 7:15, that will be what, am, this leaving time. And then Sally reaches home at, see, finishing time means the school overs at 1:15 p.m. So in this we have to add 45 minutes, we got what, p.m. Okay, so this is 2 p.m. At 2 p.m. she reaches home. Okay, so come to next question. If you have any doubt in this question also, please ask me. You can ask me in WhatsApp. Okay. Next is question number 10. That is very simple. See what is given. Vasanti has read 0.25 of the book Robinson Crusoe. So Vasanti has read 0.25 of the book. That means this much part already she read. Now what is remaining? If 0.25 she has read, that means she has read, that means 0.75 is remaining. Okay, this much part is remaining. इतना बाकी है, 0.75 बाकी है, because whole we can say what is whole is equal to 1. So 1 में से अगर 0.25 read कर लिया, that means remaining part is what, 0.75. Okay, all we know this. Okay, next is if she reads 0.25 of the book each day, that means in one day if she reads 0.125, एक दिन में अगर वो 0.25 रीड कर लेते हैं, तो देन हाउ मेनी मोर डेज डज शी नीड टू कंप्लीट रीडिंग द बुक. तो उसको और कितना दिन लगेगा बुक को फिनिश करने के लिए, रीडिंग को फिनिश करने के लिए. सो हाउ टू फॉर्म द इक्वेशन, you must form the equation first. Okay, so how can we write? See, already we know that this much part has she read. Okay, 0.25. What is remaining? 0.75. That means this part she need to read this much part, 0.75 part. So total part now is what? 0.75. Total part is not 1 because already उसमें से 0.25 चला गया है. That means remaining is 0.75. So we can make the equation like this. We can write number of days. Okay, number of days into she reads in one day. How many parts she reads in one day? 0.125 she reads in one day. So number of days into she read in one day, that is part she read in one day, is equal to the total book that should be read. So how much part? That will be 0.75. Okay, like this we have to make one equation. So मैं यहाँ क्वेश्चन को पूरा नहीं कर रही हूँ, तुम लोग के ऊपर छोड़ दे रही हूँ, बिकॉज इट इज़ डिविजन. ऑलरेडी यू नो हाउ टू डिवाइड अ डेसिमल नंबर. सी हियर, रिमेनिंग पार्ट Vasanti needs to read is whole part. We can say whole part is 1. So 0.25 already she has read. Okay, so 0.25 we have to subtract from 1, we will get 0.7 part of the book she read in one day. तो एक दिन में वो कितना रीड कर रही है? दैट इज 0.125. Therefore we can write what? Number of days into reading in one day. Okay, suppose अगर ऐसा बोलते हैं कि आपने वन बुक को 4 इक्वल पार्ट्स में डिवाइड किया है. ओके, मैंने एंड 1/4 पार्ट यू रीड इन वन डे. ओके, 1/4 पार्ट यू आर रीडिंग इन वन डे. सो हम लोग उसको इक्वेशन में कैसे लिखेंगे? हाउ वी कैन राइट? वी कैन राइट 1/4 part we are reading in one day into number of days is equal to क्या लिखेंगे? Total means part of the book we have to read. Yes, total part of the book we need to read. ठीक है, book we need to read. Okay, so number of days we have to find is equal by 1/4 is equal to suppose 1. Okay, so how will the answer will be what? We don't know this, we have to take it as x. So x we will get what? 4. That means हमको 4 दिन लगेगा, 4 दिन लगेगा हमको वो बुक रीड करने के लिए, बिकॉज वी आर रीडिंग 1/4 ऑफ दैट बुक इन वन डे. ओके, ये कॉन्स्टेंट रेट है दैट इज गिवन. दैट मीन्स दिस पार्ट शी विल बी रीडिंग इन वन डे. सो वन डे शी इज रीडिंग what? 0.125. So this will be into number of days, and part which is remaining part is what? 0.75. Okay, so you can find the remaining number of days she need to number of days you can find. Okay, like that. So by dividing you can find the number of days that will be required for finishing the remaining part of the book. ठीक है ना? अगर हम लोग को वो फाइंड करना है कि कितना दिन उसने लगाया 0.25 बुक पार्ट पढ़ने का, तो वो भी हम इससे निकाल सकते हैं. ओके, अगर ये निकल जाएगा तो बाकी वो वाला पार्ट भी निकाल सकते हैं. सो क्वेश्चन में वो नहीं पूछा है. दे आर आस्किंग दैट हाउ मेनी नंबर ऑफ डेज दैट इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर फिनिशिंग द रिमेनिंग पार्ट. ओके, सो ट्राई टू डू दिस क्वेश्चन. So next question is 11, 12, they are same, you can do it. See, 11 question, 1 meter is given as 3.28084 feet. Okay, this is given. You have to find the value of 15 meters. So multiply 15 into 3.28084 feet. You will get this answer. See, if 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter, then you can easily find 5 meter is equal to how much? This is same question. If 1 meter is given 3.28084 feet, then what will be the answer of 15 meter? You have to multiply 15 with that given number, okay? So multiply and put the decimal in correct place. Next question number 12. If 2.54 centimeter make an inch means 1 inch. 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeter. How many inches will be 60.96 centimeter? See, 1 inch is equal to 2.54. 1 inch is given, okay? 1 inch is equal to 2.54. So you have to find how many inches will be 60.96 centimeter can make. Okay, so you have to find for 1 centimeter first. See, this question is very easy. Only the sentence make you confused, I know, but you have to read the sentence accurately. See, all the things you are reading in English, okay? So you must know how to what is the meaning of this question. See what is given. Now you can easily understand, I know. See, 2.54 centimeter is equal to 1 inch. So first of all, find for 1 centimeter. Why we are finding for 1 centimeter? See, because we have to find for what? 60.96 centimeter. If for 1 it is given, then you can find it for what? Many, by multiplying. So 1 centimeter will be what? 1 by 54 inch. Okay. Then 60.96 centimeter will be what? 1 by 2.54 into 60.96 inch. Okay. So divide this, but first don't write the decimal. You can easily find the answer by dividing. Okay, by deleting that decimal point from numerator and denominator. Okay. So next come to question number 13. See, question number 13. So part of gold in one chain, ornamental chain hai, that is 9.3 gram ornamental chain is there, and the part of gold is 0.4. 0.4 of 9.3 we have to find. That means by this way we can find what is the value. See, 3.72. This value is what? This is the part of gold in the ornamental chain. As you all know, in gold chain or in any gold ornament, there are not, that is not full gold. There will be some other elements also in that chain. Okay. So apart from gold, so what is the part of gold in the chain? That is 3.72 gram in the gold chain. Okay. So what will be the part of gold in part of gold? If we do 6 equal pieces, okay, how much part of the gold there will be in one piece? So what we have to do? We have to divide it by 6. That means part of gold in the gold chain is this much. So if we do 6 pieces, 6 equal pieces, in one piece, the part of the gold will be what? 3.72 gram divided by 6. So you will get 0.62 gram. So you can make one equation like that. You have to write, you have to write like this. That is part of gold in one piece into, you have to write like this. So you have to make the equation like this. Part of gold in one piece, okay, into number of pieces. How many numbers of pieces are there? 6 is equal to gold, total gold in the ornamental chain. So total gold is what? We got 3.72, you have to write 3.72. Number of pieces we know, that is 6. This we don't know, we have to take it as x. So 6 you transfer to that side, it will be what? Divide. Okay. So come to the next one. So this is the equation. We can write number of months into length increased in 1 month is equal to half meter. Why I have written half meter? See, already tree is having how much height? 3 meter height. So the tree will be how much? After how many months? It will be 3.5 meter. Already it is 3. That means half meter more to cover. Okay, that's why I have written half meter. So number of months into length increased in 1 month, that should be equal to what? Half meter, because we have to cover half meter distance. So number of months we don't know, we have to take it as x. Length increased in 1 month is what? 0.1 it is given. is equal to 1 by 2. 1 by 2 means 0.5, so we can write it as 0.5 meter. So like that we can write x is equal to 0.5 divided by 0.1. So we will get the answer as 5. So see, it is also in meter, huh? So meter by meter will get cancelled, and 0.5 by 0.1 you will get 5. So 5 months, after 5 months the tree will be 3.5 meter tall. Okay, so come to next question number 15. See, question number 15, what is given? See, there is a boat. In boat, the boatman is rowing a boat using a long pole. Okay, so see, what is the length? This is a pole, this is ground. Okay, this is ground, and this is water. What is the length of the pole? It is given as 4.8 meter. 0.25 part of the pole is outside the water level. This is the water level. Okay, this is the water level. This part is outside. So which part is inside? How much part? Yes, 0.75 part is inside. So you have to find the depth of the water. See, the depth of the water should be equal to the length of the pole which is inside the water. So what we have to do? We have to find 0.75 part. That means 0.75 part of what? The length of the pole. So by that we can find the length of the pole which is inside the water. So how to write it? You have to write that the length of the pole which is inside the water, that will be equal to 0.75 of what? Of the total length of the pole. And what is the total length? That is 4.8. This you have to find. So next you have to write that the length of the pole which is inside the water, that will be equal to the depth of the water. You can know, you can easily see with the diagram. From the diagram we can say that the depth of the water will be equal to the length of the pole which is inside the water. So please try to write it properly. I have given you idea. Please try to do this. Okay. So next, from question number 16 and 17, one question I am going to do, that is question number 17 I am going to do it, and question number 16 you have to do it by yourself. See, question number 17 is also very simple. You have to make one equation. So I am just giving you outlines. You have to do it by yourself. Please try to do it and write properly. I am just writing the conditions. See, first of all, what is the salary of Mrs. Rane? Mrs. Rane's salary, suppose we don't know Mrs. Rane's salary, so we have to take it as X. Next, part of the money she will give to her son, that is 0.025 part of her salary she used to give to her son every month. So we have to write 0.025 of salary, we have taken it as X. So 0.025 of X. This you have to solve. You can write this as 25 by what? 1000. So 25 by 1000 you will get 1 by 40. So 1 by 40 of X you will get by this. That means X by 40 you can also write. So next is money Vinod spends. Money Vinod spent, the son of Mrs. Rane spent how much money? 0.8 of his pocket money. So what is the pocket money? This is already we got this. So what is the answer? X by 40. That means in place of this you have to write X by 40. So 0.8 of X by 40 of means multiply, you know. Just solve it and try to write, okay, in simple manner. Okay, in simple manner try to write it. There will be some calculation. So try to write this. Next is, what is the saving? Saving of Vinod. Here it is written, and he saves the rest. So how to find the saving? Saving will be equal to what? Pocket money minus what? Spending means expenditure. That is, he spends how much? He spends this much of money. Okay, he spends this much of money. So total pocket money is X by 40. You have to write here X by 40 minus the money he spends. You have to write here. Okay, so that way you will find the savings. So savings will be that much. You will find in terms, in very simplest form. Okay, This will be very simplest form. In simplest form, try to write it. Then you have to write 3 multiplied by what? Savings. Why I have multiplied 3? See, in 3 months the savings will be what? 3 times of saving in 1 month. So saving in month 1, you have to write in this square bracket. Okay, try to do the calculation. You have to write here. So 3 into what? The savings of 3 months. Okay, saving of 1 month. You have to write here. And the saving of 3 months is given 277.50. That means finally by writing this here, you will get what? 3 multiplied by this number is equal to, you have to write what? 277.50. This is your equation. You have to solve this equation. Okay, so try to solve it. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. I am going to write the final conditions. Okay, so see, I have written finally, I have done the calculation in rough. See, this is the pocket money, that means x by 40. He spent 0.8 of the pocket money, that is x by 40. I have written this. Then saving will be what? Pocket money minus spending. Okay, x by 20. So in 3 months, his savings will be 3 into x by 20. So 3x by 20, that will be equal to what? Already saving is given 277.50. So you have to calculate the value of x. X was what? Mrs. Rane's salary. You will get 18,500. So this will be the answer. See, the questions are little bit tough, but not very difficult. Okay, you can try. You will surely you will get this. Okay, so please try to do and practice it. Okay, thank you.